Hey, what's up, guys? Tony here, and here is a game of Black Ops 2, obviously. It's a game of domination on Hijacked. Hijacked. Yes, it's Hijacked. I couldn't for the life of me. I recorded this commentary once before, and I couldn't for the life of me remember what to call it, so I was just calling it like I'm on a boat, you know, I'm on a boat. And that's kind of, I think everybody does that when they're playing on this map. They probably all, for the first time, like, I'm on a boat, you know, I got my Afghans, you know. And we're doing the Lonely Island song, and that's how big of nerds we are. But yeah, I couldn't remember the name of the map. You know what it is map names for whatever reason, and if you're like me, you'll know what I'm talking about. But map reasons for whatever reason, or map names for whatever reason, I think I said map reasons, map names for whatever reason, they just elude me for the longest time. Like, I didn't know a lot of the Battlefield maps for a long ass time, and then I just started calling them other things, you know, like canals. We, instead of North Shore canals, it'd be canals, and scene crossing was actually pretty easy. But now the map names come to me fairly easily. Call of Duty maps, like, they have these epic names, you know. They don't just like describe locations, you know. It's Hijacked or Slums or, you know, Rust or what's the Launch was a good one from Battle or Black Ops 1. I can't remember some of the other maps off the top of my head, but they have like these really, they sort of describe the setting and not just like describe a physical location, you know, like Alborz Mountain or something like that. So anyway, so map names, you know, that's a really long tangent. I didn't really mean to go on that tangent, but that I always have problems with map names, and I'm not sure if I'm the only one. But anyways, where I'm recording this is different. I'm not at my house right now. I'm actually at my parents' house. Yes, today's Thanksgiving. It's Thursday, Thanksgiving, and so for all you Americans out there, happy Thanksgiving. For everybody else, happy Thursday, and I hope your Thursday is as good as ours. We're about to engage in a very time-honored American tradition of overeating and sleeping and being thankful for, you know, friends and family and, you know, everything that we're thankful for in our lives, to go into the next day and just utterly trample people at Walmart for a $20 TV or something. Man, I'll tell you, I had work last night, and so for those of you guys who don't know, or, you know, and I hate to be repeating myself a bunch of times, but I work at Best Buy now, and so I got into a very long discussion with some coworkers about, and actually some customers too. A lot of customers were very opinionated about what we have going on in front of our store, which is we have people literally camping out. You know, I'm calling them campers. They're these campers. Oh, these damn campers. I have no idea how that guy didn't see me. But we have like people literally camping out. And so on Monday, there were 3 campers. You know, when I got there at 4 o'clock, there were 3 campers, or 1 camper. It was setting up this nice tent too, fairly nice tent. And then like 2 or 3 other people showed up after that. And some people were actually going, "Hey, when do you guys start selling tents?" I said, I don't think we sell tents, but I know there are people camping out. And so anyways, they were really surprised. And so when I got into work yesterday, there were more campers. There were like 15 of them now, and they've actually got some really nice setups, I'll be honest. I kind of wanted to go with my phone and like record like a pass by, you know, just kind of fly by them and, you know, say what's up or whatever, and just kind of see what's going on, because they got a pretty nice little setup. And I guess that line that I see now, which is probably going to be to the edge of our store, is going to be around this entire shopping center, and I guess we're expecting something like 400 people tonight at midnight. But basically, going back on what I was saying, you know, you got these people where, you know, the customer brought this up too. He goes, you know, it's so crazy. You're going to say your thanks to whatever you're thankful for in your life, you know, your friends, your family, your house, kids, health, you know, whatever you're thankful for, you know, you go and you recognize that you've got a lot of things to be thankful for, and so you give your thanks, and then the next day it's like all that goes out the window. Suddenly, you know, you're trampling people at Walmart for TVs. You know, you're fighting with mothers over toys for their kids. So it's just kind of like, what? How do you go? Like, you can't have a bigger contrast than that, than to go from being totally thankful on a Thursday to being totally ruthless and like just a bad person on Friday. It's like that, the contrast of those 2 days, it's amazing. So I had a lot of conversations like that last night, and one thing is a lot of people are just kind of like, that's really weird, you know, why do people camp it out? It's not, you know, TV is not that big of a deal. And, you know, I'm not one to judge, so, you know, to each their own, but I know I wouldn't do it. I want to have good Thanksgiving with my family and enjoy their, you know, their time, and, you know, because we don't get together very often, so it's nice to get together and have a nice Thanksgiving. So anyways, I totally got off on a huge tangent because I didn't even explain what I'm doing here. Basically, I'm here because my house is getting fumigated, and so I needed to pack up everything sort of in earnest. I meant to do it last week, but I ended up doing it because the way my grandmother works is like if I start to pack stuff up, she'll start to unpack it. And we have these really expensive, the fumigators gave these really expensive bags that we had to double bag food and any sort of item that's not in a glass jar. So I had to go through the refrigerator, and I'd go through the entire house, and I'd pack up all this food that I wasn't going to be taking with me to my mom's house and my parents' house. And so anyways, I knew my grandma would just tear that shit apart and ruin these bags, and we'd be SOL because then, you know, all this food would be tarnished. And I'm not eating tarnished food once we get back in the house, and I don't even get back. I mean, I'll be back in the house on Saturday, probably Saturday afternoon. So I've gotten a handful of messages like, "Hey, dude, you gonna be playing tonight?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm without PlayStation," which in hindsight I probably should have brought over, but I'm taking the academic route. I did it intentionally because I need to make sure that I get some work done on my big research paper, my senior seminar, my project this weekend, because I'm kind of behind, I'll be honest. You know, with games like Medal of Honor that came out, Black Ops 2, Aftermath DLC, it's like I've got so much stuff that I want to do, and a few things that I need to do, and so the wants are totally overriding the needs right now, and it's so bad. I'm such a poor student right now. And, you know, it's video game season, you know, and it has only gotten worse with YouTube. You know, it's a total, you know, video game season syndrome that I have right now, where I just, you know, I want to play these new games, you know, and it's I think it's just human nature to do stuff that you have fun with instead of just doing what you have to do. You know, who wants, you know, it's fun. It's pretty obvious. You're like, oh, well, this is fun, you know, but I have to do this other thing. You're like, I don't know if I want to do the have to. I want to do the want to, you know, not the have to. So that's where I am right now. So this weekend, I'm actually going to be taking a bit of a break. I'm going to probably post this video. Maybe I'll do like a vlog after I get off work or something, because I've never worked a Black Friday at Best Buy before. I've worked Black Fridays before, and they're always pretty insane. I love them. I love the insanity of Black Fridays. You know, it's just it's fast-paced, and, you know, it's just intense. You know, there's an intensity about it, and I sort of thrive on that sort of intensity. So I'm as much as it sucks to have to go into work at midnight tonight and work until 12 o'clock, you know, the next day, I'm kind of looking forward to it. You know, I really am. So we'll see. You know, I kind of, maybe I'll just sort of do a before and after, just to see, you know, that way it can be like, okay, here I am telling you guys this was awesome, I love this, and then, you know, maybe I'll come on tomorrow and be like, man, that was so stupid. I don't know why I thought that was going to be a lot of fun. So, you know, the whole atmosphere at my work right now, it's palpable. You know, you could feel it. It's like almost a tangible thing that you can feel, because all the anticipation, and there were people working till midnight tonight to prep for tonight. So wait, no, midnight last night to prep for tonight. Wow, I'm getting everything all messed up. So it's a really exciting, and I'm actually excited because I'm going to be picking up the Samsung Galaxy 3, and I've kind of grown tired of my iPhone. You know, I mean, I shouldn't say I love my iPhone, but I just can't justify spending $200 for an iPhone 5 when I don't really think like the features and everything. It's just kind of like the same product, like 4G, same product but 4G. You know, maybe a little bit better camera and a little taller, you know, it's like stretched. So I'm having a hard time like spending $200 for an upgrade when I don't really consider it much of an upgrade. It was the same thing with the 4GS. I was just like, I'm not gonna pick that. Are you kidding me? So anyways, so I'm kind of excited for that because it's $50 for the Samsung tonight. And so I'm like, when I go on my lunch break, probably my second lunch break, my first lunch break, get this, my first lunch break is at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then my next lunch break is like at 7:30 or something like that. So it's pretty insane. So at 7 o'clock when I go on my second lunch break, that's when I'm gonna buy a new phone. So bye bye iPhone and hello Samsung. And I hope I like it. I've heard a lot of different things about it. You know, a lot of people are saying, well, it breaks easy. You know, it's not as good as the iPhone, so it's rugged. I had an iPhone customer with the iPhone 5 come in last night. I was talking to her about it, and so she was like, oh, I love it. It's the best phone ever. You know, it's so fast, and it got me all like, damn, I hope I'm not making the wrong choice. So anyways, this game is coming to an end. Again, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, or are going to have a great Thanksgiving, since here I'm recording it on Thanksgiving. But if you watched this after Thanksgiving, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, a very safe Thanksgiving. And if you're not American, I hope you had a great Thursday, and I hope you enjoy your upcoming weekend. So anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you on the other end of Black Friday.